Ever wonder why viewers drop off right after your hook, even when you've nailed those first 10 to 30 seconds? It's frustrating spending hours trying to perfect your intro, only to watch your attention graph dramatically dip the second you start making your first point. I've studied viral scripts that have generated millions of views, and I'm going to show you why this happens, what top creators are doing differently to keep viewers hooked, and how to write scripts that make people binge your videos. And if you want a free cheat sheet that fixes one of the biggest retention killers that happens right after your hook, stick around until the end. Why viewers leave, especially after good hooks. The reason viewers bail after your hook is simple. It's like offering them a taste of a most delicious bite of a juicy, mouthwatering burger they've ever had, followed right away by the bite of a plain cheese sandwich. Think about those moments when you've been on Netflix and are instantly hooked on the final episode of a show, just to binge 3 or more episodes in one sitting. What do you think gets you to that point? Of course, the first few scenes may hook you, but after that, it's usually always an unexpected reveal or twist and consistently satisfying payoffs that keep you saying just one more episode as soon as the inevitable end screen pops up. Because you feel like you absolutely need to know what happens next. For example, take the pilot episode of Breaking Bad. The show opens with one of the most iconic cold opens in TV history. A man in his underwear driving an RV through the desert, passed out bodies are shown in the back, sirens are getting closer, and he records a goodbye message to his family, grabs a gun, and prepares for a shootout. That's the hook. And you're thinking, who is this guy? How did he get here? And what happens next? Then the screen cuts to black and says 3 weeks earlier. Now here's where most creators mess up and where Breaking Bad gets it right. After that intense hook, the show could have just given you a boring backstory. Here's Walt, he's a chemistry teacher, he has a family, he got cancer, the end. But that's not what happens. Instead, the show gives you a series of carefully timed reveals that each answer one small question while creating a new, bigger question. This universal principle applies for both bingeable shows and YouTube videos. There needs to be a continuous flow of satisfying setups and payoffs. So when you load everything exciting and interesting into your hook, and then your viewers are immediately dropped into a slower, less engaging middle section, you're giving viewers a satisfying dopamine hit and then absolutely nothing. Viewers drop off because the experience isn't matching what you felt in the hook. So how can you fix this? Create a rhythm of setups and payoffs. First, you need to consistently make sure that your viewers are curiously looking forward to something and something to feel satisfied by at the same time. Let me show you how Ben Walker does this successfully in his Salt and Fork video that earned millions of views and over 100,000 plus subscribers. Throughout the video, he constantly goes through a series of many failures and successes, and then keeps viewers engaged from start to finish because they're invested in the process and struggle it takes to get to the finished state of this salt fork. In one of many examples, he has a model of what he wants the fork to be, but when he actually carves it out, they often come out terrible. He's creating a consistent pattern of each failure being a mini setup for the next attempt. Each attempt, even if it fails, provides a mini payoff because we're learning what doesn't work. The setup and payoff rhythm is basically just a constant rotation between creating anticipation and satisfaction for your viewers. Remember when I said there's one retention killer happening right after your hook? It's broken setups and payoffs. Download the free cheat sheet in the description to see the exact formula that can fix it. And if you want to go deeper into how setups and payoffs and how you can improve your retention work, you're definitely going to want to check out this video linked here.